If we look at the German constitution, it's almost like Bach. A short piece of music, very well composed, well thought through, some basic motives, some transpositions of these motives, but everything in a short, very good order.
In December 2012, I traveled to Salzburg, Austria to teach a class on American constitutionalism. While I was there, I spoke with my friend Stephan Kirste, who's a professor at the University Law School. Stephan is from Germany, and I wanted to ask him about some aspects of the German legal system. In the wake of World War II, Germany completely reoriented its constitution to protect fundamental rights. The whole constitution is founded on them, and they're placed first in the text itself. I was especially interested in hearing his views about the Constitution's first article, which protects human dignity. The United States Constitution doesn't mention dignity. Instead, our Constitution explicitly protects individual liberty. Because Stephan knows American law well, I wondered what he thought about this basic concept in his own constitutional tradition.
In my view, human dignity is not only a principle, not only a value, but a fundamental right. And it's the most important fundamental right. Because of the atrocities of National Socialism, because of the consequences of World War II, it was quite obvious that under certain circumstances, persons could lose all their rights. So there had to be one right guaranteeing every human being the right to have rights, the right to be acknowledged as a legal person, which then has further fundamental rights. And because this was the idea, I think, behind receiving the principle and the right of human dignity into the German constitution. Human dignity is inviolable. No country, no state can violate human dignity. If it does so, it denies its own preconditions, because then it treats some human beings not as persons. In the second sentence, the state is obliged to respect and protect human dignity, whereas the first sentence enshrines an axiom, a fundament of the whole of the Constitution, without which the Constitution simply wouldn't work. And the second sentence gives a right to reject the individual, to reject certain state action, or demand protection where the individual cannot help itself. So some aspects of the welfare state, which we in Germany prefer to call the social state, are already enshrined in the second sentence. And I'm not so sure, since the first sentence is an axiom of the Constitution, if we wouldn't find aspects of human dignity even in the American Constitution, without the wording telling anything, but there may be privacy clauses or other clauses in which there is some aspect of human dignity already codified. Well, dignity is the foundation of liberty. What does dignity mean? Well, in the Kantian interpretation, it says no person may be treated as a mere object of state action. But how do you treat, putting it the other way around, how do you treat someone as a subject? Well, to be a legal subject means to have rights. And to have rights is the legal expression to be free, because then your free actions have a legal relevance, which is guaranteed by having a right. So actually, in my understanding, perhaps in the German understanding, liberty again is founded in human dignity, understood as the possibility of freedom.
Would you describe the German legal system as beautiful?
Yes, I think I could. What does beauty mean? Well, I'm not an aesthetics expert, but I would say there is some symmetry in a person, in a picture, whatever. And we have, because of the systematic structure of most parts of our codified laws, we have some aesthetic aspects in them, which we may call beautiful. Yes.
I had just one more question. If German constitutional law was like Bach, what about other aspects of the German legal system?
If we look at modern environment legislation or social legislation, it would rather be like a late romantic symphony, like a Bruckner symphony with a large motive, extended pieces, and a large orchestra needed, so it's an expensive composer as the state is expensive.